going on, everybody? Welcome to the Leicester City Career Mode. This your man, Sir Tricky Hat, on my YouTube channel, but you know me more as DDT from myfantasysportstalk.com. And what's up, y'all? Got this career mode finally restarted back up with some improvements. So now, as you can see, we're on YouTube now. So now everything's secure. We can get the we can save everything. We'll have everything recorded for the website. So yeah, I'm gonna start the career mode over again. So no context, just forget all the last stuff. That was a nice little test run to kind of see how things work. What we like, what we don't like, things we know, things we don't know. So you'll see some things that I've already done with the last career mode done in this one, but this is just kind of like a better run through of how I want to do things. So I had goals in the last one, and I wasn't really feeling that. I was just like, screw that. I'd rather just play the game. You know what I mean? Just play the game. So we'll do like 5 seasons, but I realized that things kind of got a little out of hand because we had done so much content too quickly. So you know how it goes on YouTube when you have different FIFA YouTubers. You got to make sure that you put forward enough content where you guys are happy, but that you also get the recognition, and you also get the views, get the likes, stuff like that. So I'm trying to find that guy, Julian Weigl, because I want to make sure I kind of put a bid in for him, because I'm kind of interested in bringing him on because he's very cheap. It'd be a nice little center midfielder to have. But anyway, the goal I have for this video in particular is just simply 10 likes. Just 10 likes. 10 likes is all I need. And hit that subscribe button. Definitely subscribe to the channel. I'll link up My Fantasy Sports Talk, when I get the channel a little bit more established and get everything established. But I really want to get this content out there more importantly, and then I'll kind of do it the nitpick, nitty gritty. You guys know I have a podcast. I do that, and I write, and a ton of other stuff. So, I got projects. I got projects going on, bro. I got projects. So, long story short, yeah, that's what I got going on. Yeah, just simple as that. Please go ahead and like the video. 10 likes gets you to the next episode. And other than that, subscribe, like the video, notifications when I post, and obviously these episodes will go on to the regular website, so you'll be able to watch them there, and you'll be able to watch them on YouTube. Julian Weigl is a guy I do want because he's $20 million in his value. He's 22 years of age. Will be a nice starting center back to have in the team. So I'm just going to go ahead and see if I can just actually swap a guy for him, but I don't know if I want to swap someone that I want to be able to swap someone I don't want. I don't want someone in the squad. So I'm going to see if I can just lop off a certain player for him. I already looked at that. Yeah, they're not really feeling me on any of these cells. Fullbacks. See if they'll take him. That is a no-go. Okay, so let's just go ahead and see if we can just get some value off him. Couple things that you guys should know. I've already taken the liberty of doing some transfers, as you can see. I did some transfer offers or transfer scouting. I've already taken care of the youth scouting. I've already taken care of who I want to loan out and who I want to sell. I set up the team in terms of how it's formed. I'm going to use the 4-2-3-1 for now. I have the ultra attacking formation made up, the ultra defensive formation made up. So I got essentially everything kind of started early, so we can just kind of jump right into content and do that to start with. So still saying 30.3. I'm going to try and knock this. I'm going to be very picky with this. I'm a very picky negotiator. 21 million, but at least we could try and just hold that sale off, because I do want to bring in Julian Weigl. You already have him scouted. You already know what he can do. But to add some more method to my madness, I have guys who are on release clauses and guys who are on pre-contracts in my team right now, and I will see who I can get on a cheap so that we can bring in as many players as we can at good overalls, good levels into the club. Obviously, a lot of the guys that I brought in are probably all, well, not all of them, but some of them are probably, crappy players you don't want to bring into the team. But it's worth scouting, making sure we do the effort to go in through and look at stuff. Obviously, I got my, um, scouts with instructions for how to look for promising players, but I might have put too many instructions into the process, so I might have to try and see if I can scale back all of that. I see Ducore has got an offer and Grimaldo has an offer, but they're all for values I don't want to spend too much on. I want to see if we got anything. So we definitely have pre-contracts that are definitely on the table here. That's cool. Ravel Morrison, Munir, Koshka. These are guys I already found, so we're already seeing guys I've already found, so we're just adding some more people to the group. I think that, however, these instructions in the promising are a little bit out there. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to, at some point in this episode, scale back and try to see if I can change those instructions around to be a little bit more polite. But I also went, when I was scouting people, like particularly in England, for guys whose scouting reports would come back very early. So that way we could go out and scout more players, after the fact. So once I get this array of scouting reports in and I can condense it down and then I can start back over again, and see where everyone's at, I'll have overalls already set so I can just go in and find whoever I need to find. Also note, in the short list, guys stay on, I think, for a year, and then they get taken out of the transfer list. So you don't have to worry about, having too many players. We can easily find the guy we need. We don't have to get rid of players, so we're not confused when we're searching through more, because I really want to open up the catalog and see what we can find in terms of value in the team. So I'm going to go ahead and kick this to a $2 million to $2.5 million offer, just to try and get as much as we can out of Wes Morgan. And we'll keep things going there. We got a ton of reports back. I am looking to make a few moves. We do have still a plenty bit of cash, so we definitely have the opportunity to go and look at some players. I got to take care of this Julian Weigl deal. They want 30.3. I counter offered at the very minimum of 21. I'm really not trying to pay too much for this guy. I really want to try and pay as close to his value as possible. So we'll just pick up where we left off. I'll go to 22 million, see if they'll take that. They're at 30.3, and I'm not going near that. I'm saying 23. Gotta bring it down. 23. Okay, so they're really okay. So let's see if we can do 25. Let's see if 25 will entice them. No, and he's walking away. All right, whatever. I really did not want to pay that much for him. I really didn't. I thought 30.3 was way too high. He's probably going to go to Wolfsburg, but whatever. I was probably a little too stingy on that, but I really wasn't trying to pay that much for him. So that's like all the instructions I have for what to look for. I'm probably going to try and scale this back a bit. And what I'll do is I'll keep the aerial threat in there. I'll keep the dribbling in there. I'll keep the pace. I don't need a penalty specialist. Penalties are easy. Prolific, promising is always good. I feel like we should just instead just go, I think just promising to pick like one stat we want. Well, I figure, with a striker, you want someone that could be an aerial threat because he needs to be able to hit crosses in the box. So aerial threat could certainly be a good idea. And I think maybe that will kind of be okay. And then maybe just be pacey. Have a good set pace, to bring everything forward. But technically as an attacker, he has a high attacking work rate, so I wouldn't see why he wouldn't. I need a good dribbler. I really do. So maybe just a promising dribbling aerial threat would be a better type player to go for. And then we'll just edit all these. So I wanted, attack minded, defensive minded. I think we're just going to get any midfielder we get. That's kind of like looking for attack and defensive minded midfielders. I want to keep those three things in there. I will probably take away playmaker and prolific, because I don't really know what prolific really does. I think it just kind of gets you like better overall. I don't know if that's what it is, but I want to get a promising player with a box to box mentality and defensive minded, attack minded. That seems like a really good way to break it down. We'll see how this goes. We'll just kind of break it down to what we need so we can find more players. In the wingers, I definitely want a good crosser. Good dribbling is definitely needed. Pacey, definitely need a pacey winger. Don't need a playmaker. I don't need prolific, and I'll keep promising in there because we want to find young talent. So we'll keep that. Center backs, I'll make sure the tall and strong, the promising. I'll take away those two stats. Tall, strong, promising. Aerial threat. I mean, as a heading player, I think that's a good idea. So yeah, we'll keep that in there. And then for fullbacks, attack and defensive minded, pinpoint crosser would definitely be important. Promising would be important. Pacey and dribbling. Yeah, these are all important things to have. So yeah, I'm gonna keep that as the way it is, and then we'll see if that garners any more updates in the global transfer network. So let's keep going. Let's see here. Still working with the backup team. I'll sim this game. I'm gonna sim all of the preseason games except for the final. I'll play the final. That way you guys got some content, playing content in the episode, because I do want to make sure I obviously keep it more interesting for you guys. Transfer offer in DD, absolutely not. He is absolutely not for sale. Honestly, I'm going to block all offers for him because he's not for sale. He is definitely going to be in the career mode for probably the majority of it, if not all of it. I plan on doing at least like 5 seasons, maybe like 3 to 5 seasons, something like that, somewhere around that range. I don't want to do this career mode for too long. I just want to kind of be able to set this team up to be in the Champions League, try to go for a few titles, and then that's kind of like, we'll see what happens. Obviously, this is a career where we can experiment and, try new things, learn new things, stuff like that. So, not too worried about that. Mendy, no, I'm not interested in transferring Mendy. I'll reject that offer for now. Simpson, I'll definitely look to make a deal. 4.3 is his minimum. I'm going to try and get 4 to 5. I'm going to try and work with that as the amount I want to try and sell him for. And that looks good right there. Go ahead and we'll sim this next match. We need to win it in order to get in. Johan Benaluane is on an offer 2.6. I'm going to try to get 3 to 4 out of this guy. I went like 2 to 2.5 for the last one, but I want to get like, I feel like 3 to 4 is solid. Maybe like 3 to 3.5 actually, just to be a little bit more reasonable. No, I didn't want that. Or no, never mind. Okay, yeah, no, 3 to 3.6. Never mind. I literally like it paused. I'm like, what? Okay, what's going on? So, anyway, let's keep going here. Let's see here. Come on, win. Yes, good. We're in. We're into the next round. Okay, let's keep going here. Okay, so we got a ton of notifications back. Cool. I want to see if we can just like really like blow through these and try to see where certain players fit, where certain players don't fit, and then we'll be good. Christian Fuchs, I'm going to try. They offer 4.2. I'm going to try and see if I can do 4.5 to 5. I'm going to try and get a little bit over his value. So I'm going to go actually do 4.3 as his minimum, but 5 is the highest. I want to try and just get his value because, just try to get a little bit of money out of him. They probably can pay a little bit extra. So we're just going to leave the transfers alone unless an offer comes in for a player we really want to grab. But, players come, players go. We always miss opportunities. It's a part of the game. We just have to hope that the players that we can grab at a good level, and then we can do something with it. Never mind the dog. I have a neighbor. I have a roommate who has a dog, and the dog can't stand other dogs. So if you hear that barking in the background, just Don't worry about it. We got an offer from Valencia too. They're giving us 5 million for him. So at this point, I'm gonna say five. I'm gonna say 6 million to 5 million is all I'm gonna accept for him. I'll see if they want to outbid me. I'll go 5 to 6 for him. Kind of play the market a little bit, and then Chidori will go on loan. I am all down for that. Let's see here. So we have one more day, and then we have to play the semifinal against Fiorentina. We got a ton of scouting reports and Simpson sale, Fuchs sale. So I think we already accepted that. The 4.25 for Danny Simpson looks okay. Yeah, and then Fuchs has got offers going all around, so we'll worry about that later. Turning on where he goes and where he doesn't go. So let's go sim this last game with the backup team, and then we'll play the final with the starters. Yes, we're in the final. Good shit. Let's go ahead and let's go deep. Go a little deeper into the Yeah, we got a ton of scouting reports back. Yeah, I went crazy, guys. I really did. Bella Wayne got a 3.15. That's fine. Just a little bit over his value. Nothing we can't worry about. And then Matty James on a loan, I'm not interested in doing because, not that I'm saying he's a valuable member of the squad, but he's just something to add, to have depth, in the team. Okay, so we're gonna do one more simulation. By the way, these 5 players right here, I plan on giving them player training throughout the year. Well, throughout this season at least. Let me not talk year, but yeah, technically a whole year if we're talking about in the game calendar time. But yeah, they're gonna get all the training. I want them to be the kind of guys that kind of mold into 80 plus ranked players, stuff like that. Chilwell will definitely not be sold. I'm gonna hang on to him for as long as I can. Okay, so Fenerbahce is the team we're facing in the final. I'll switch it over to the starting team for this game so you can get a look at them. And we'll get a game in. Looks like the alternates are red, white, got that. Yeah, that looks good. I like those jerseys. They look a little nice. So yeah, that's the starting team. Just kind of give you guys a little layout of what I have going on here. I'm playing a 4-2-3-1. Vardy will remain, I think, in the center. Stay forward. Madison will free roam the pitch and stay forward. Gray and Hazal will cut inside and get into the box for crosses. And Didi is going forward, and so is Iborra, are both going forward. I have them both going into attacking. I love to attack. I want to have a 6-man attack is something that defense is going to be hard to handle. And then the fullbacks, Chilwell and Pereira, are on a balanced attack. They don't need to go forward, only make attacking opportunities when you need to. Hopefully they'll try and stay back if they can. I didn't want to tell them to stay back while attacking because I do like when my fullbacks press the ball forward. Evans and Maguire are both staying back. By the way, my entire back 4 is on aggressive interceptions, just so you know. That's how I'm playing this formation to start with. I like the 4-2-3-1. I think this could work for me. When I did the first set of episodes of this career mode, I was doing a 4-2-2-2, which I liked, but it didn't really, catch on, as much as I would do, which as I would like to, excuse me. But I do like that, you can. I like the way you can, have a lot of more midfield presence in that formation. And it did work. I used it for a season and a half. Then I was flipping back and forth between 2 other formations and the 4-2-2. 4-2-2-2 rather. And I finished with that formation, and then I went to a 4-3-3 later on in the series. But right now, I want to stick with what Leicester's playing with now, 4-2-3-1. I'm going to try and mold myself around that. Because obviously, I want to learn how to use different formations in this game and see which ones work, which ones don't. I think this is a formation that can work pretty well for me. So let's go ahead and see how we do in the final. This is obviously for a little bit of extra cash, so I'm definitely trying to work that cash in there. And automatically I've seen this.
Very special indeed. Well, it's one of my favourite European. And here's the shot.
Look at that. Automatically right there we're getting an attacking presence, and then, you know, right there we have someone there.
That's a good block.
Yeah, I like that. I like that automatically. Automatically, and DD coming up like that, and Abora. That was sick. That just gives us so many attacking options, and hopefully, you know, defensively we hold up, and we can, you know, not make a meal out of our defense. We can really give them the opportunity to be able to move forward and, you know, and also be able to stay back and defend. Oh, yes. I love this formation. I am loving it already. I love how it moves. I love the defensive help. This is going to be a good, nice header. Right. It's looking good so far. I love the first few minutes. We had some good attacks on it. We can definitely score goals with this. Just need to find a way to, you know, just need to find a way to balance the defense. Because one thing in FIFA 19 that's very evident is defensively you are very vulnerable. No matter how you try to stack up, you are very vulnerable defensively in this game. And that is an issue for me. Because, you know, if you lose so much sight of what you're doing offensively, that you have to focus solely on defense and not get scored upon every like, you know, some odd minutes or whatever your defensive struggles are in this game, you don't have a chemistry, you don't have a flow. That's a penalty. So I noticed that defensively in this game, you are vulnerable. So I just try to just say like this: if I know that I have to go up against a team that's going to hit me hard, let me just hit them harder. Let me hit them with as many attacking players as I can, and, you know, we'll figure it out from there.
That's a terrific penalty.
Great penalty from Jamie Vardy there, so we're up 1-0. But yeah, you know, so FIFA 19, I do have a lot of complaints about it. I will say this, like, there's a huge issue, honestly, with the AI and its decision making off the ball, and you wish, like for example, you know, if you were to have, say, your fullbacks on a join the attack type of instruction, they would overlap with your wingers or your midfielders or however you wanted it. And
for a European trophy, maybe in
I find it frustrating that when you do make that instruction in this game, it does not translate, which is kind of why I have the midfield making the movement to go forward instead of the fullbacks, because I feel like right there I just saw more response from the midfield, defensive midfield in particular, to move forward. So I'm going to use them as my forward attackers, try to buy players and mold players into attacking players in the defensive midfield, and that way they're already in the center of the pitch. They're already a part of the passing and attacking. So I'm hoping that will work in the end. I'm sorry, I just did a lot of rambling there, but, you know, hopefully some of you understood what the hell I was talking about. Some of you were just going like, what the hell is he talking about, dude? Just play the game and commentate the damn game.
Here's a chance. He's refused. Well, they have
I really tried to go for a goal there, and I couldn't get it. Mind you, there's a little bit of an update now in this game. So when I was playing in the last series, Pereira could play at left back. He doesn't anymore. Just plays right back and right mid, which I will keep in mind about when picking what players I want to use. I went for Julian Weigl earlier, and that did not work out very well at all. We were trying to get a huge profit. I feel like every time Julian Weigel's attempted to be bought in FIFA, you know, you just got to overpay the hell out of him, and I just don't want to do that. I just don't want to overpay because I'm already... Oh, shit, I did not see that dude there. I did not see him there. And I screwed up. Nice. Schmeichel's also going to be my goalkeeper. I bought Donnarumma to try a young goalkeeper. Honestly, Donnarumma gave me more headaches, so I'd rather just use like a highly rated keeper that's in the team already. Let him, as soon as his overall goes down, I'll go buy another one next season, and I'll work with that keeper. But for now, I think Kasper Schmeichel will be a solid keeper for me. You know, in the team, you know, as a starter for now, backup maybe next year, and that should give me some good.
Now we have a corner to come via that deflection.
We're in the BVB Stadium, I think, too.
It's short the corner this time.
We're in the
Not very
Signal
easy for the
Signal
goalkeeper
Iduna
there.
Park, I think is what they call Borussia Dortmund Stadium. So I got some knowledge for you guys. I really do. I'll tell you right now. I'm gonna warn you right now. I'm gonna mispronounce names. You already probably heard me mispronounce a name already.
Gezal.
So I apologize for not doing my homework on that. But
Top out.
I hope you guys will enjoy this experience as I did with the first part, the first try on this series. I love that it can now go to YouTube, so I can have even more fun with it. You know, look for those likes. I'm gonna be so excited when I get likes on this video, and I know I'll get them because you guys are awesome. You were liking the stream on Twitch, and I am also still using Twitch, by the way. I'm just uploading to YouTube as a result of it. I don't have the direct connection to record just yet, but for now I like the Twitch platform to record. It kind of gives me the ability to have my content in 2 different spots, so you know that's always a nice thing to have. Exposure is definitely my biggest thing. Like I really want this to get out and people like really like encourage me like do different teams and shit, because you know I'm not just like trying to do like English teams. Like I would love to hit up some other clubs around the world, you know, work with them. I guess, you know, I guess like a team that like is like really like people like using is Borussia Dortmund, which ironically is where Julian Weigl we try to get him from. But anyway, here we go. I see that little run there. Sorry, I need to pause so I can just make that little pass.
Just to keep it the beat. We can cut it back now.
Oh, penalty! Let's go.
Another penalty.
They're tackling me the wrong way right now.
They can have no complaints.
Anyway, yeah, I was thinking about taking on like a German club, Italian, French, Spanish, you know, do some big clubs, do some really small clubs, maybe go to like Football League 2 here in England and take a team from Football League 2 to save that shit, motherfucker. I wanted to try and you know use teams you know outside of England. So you know, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, you know, teams that kind of have a backstory to them in the current football universe. You know, you got Real Madrid in particular. Like if we were to use them as an example, you know, they have a manager, Julian Lopetegui, who is pretty much failing as a manager there, and you know, people are asking him to get out, so maybe take that over, see what we can run better than he did. In particular, a career mode like this, we're using like a Leicester-sized team. You know, I just want to like take a team that's already got players on it, already have potential on it, already have talent established. We don't have to worry about buying too much. We just train up what we have, we play what we have, and we can turn this team into a powerhouse, which I definitely think I can. I think Leicester are definitely capable of, with the teams that they have right now, to be a huge staple in the Premier League for probably many years to come, I would hope. And then you have like teams like, you know, in England, like Manchester United, I'd love to do a career mode with, because, you know, they already have a backstory with Jose Mourinho having so many struggles with the team. Hopefully I could take a team like that and manage it better. You know, even though it's FIFA, we don't get like a fully realistic version. Transfers are transfers, you know. Sales are sales, money's money, games are games. You play it, you see what happens if certain results go differently with certain players, you know. So it always is a great way to play this game, to give a what if to real life scenarios, you know. It was FIFA that got me into this game of soccer anyway. Like playing FIFA 11 was like the first FIFA game I ever bought and played, and I loved it so much. I would play it constantly. And I just learned and loved the game of football. We're going to call it football for you guys who are so sick of us Americans calling it soccer. But yeah, no, I love playing this game. I love watching it. I'm a huge Man United fan, which is probably weird. Like, why would he use Leicester as his first team? I honestly used them just because I just wanted to try, you know, using a different team. But I will definitely do a Manchester United career mode in FIFA 19. Probably that will be the second thing I do if I don't go outside of the country of England. Because I'll definitely love to do a Borussia Dortmund, because everyone just loves to do Dortmund career mode. So we'll definitely got to hit that team up.
Well, he's got support here.
Like I said, Real Madrid is the team I want to use in Spain. In Italy, I would love a crew of AC Milan to kind of try and see if we could ever. Oh, Jesus! Damn it! Oh, I tried to get that out. I literally hammered X and he missed the kick. Anyway, yeah, I love to do Milan. In Italy, in France, I love to do Olympique Lyon because they're kind of making a surge back up the ranks. Maybe we'll do an MLS team, you know, something like that. We can do some MLS content as well. I'd love to try it. But yeah, no, I got plenty of ideas. I definitely want to, you know, try them out, see what works, see what doesn't. As I look at what I want to substitute, I'm gonna go for those substitutions.
It was a tap in when the goalkeeper
Anyway,
parried the ball
yeah,
into
so
the
that's
box.
like kind of like, you know, like why I have this channel up right now, and it's gonna change, it's gonna alter, you know. This is obviously like a new thing for me, but I definitely want to go on this journey with you guys and, you know, see what we can create here. You know, I'm really, you know, into, you know, fan response. So if you guys like something or you want to see something done differently, you know, drop a comment. You know, as always, make sure you guys drop a like. Ooh, nice little head attempt. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and absolutely do please give me great feedback. I would hope you guys would. And like I said, 10 likes and you get the next video.
Good place to win the ball here.
Let me get back to the game. I've been chatting now introduction like throughout this entire video, but you know, now we're getting into the nitty-gritty of everything. Oh, just so you guys also know, so I stream every episode here. My streams are like, I want to keep them like an hour-long episode. You know, that way there's like, you know, if you guys enjoy the streaming type versus, you know, the editing type episodes, you know, hopefully you guys will catch on to it. And then, you know, you never know. I'll probably end up doing like shorter episodes. You know, instead of doing streaming, I'll do like, you know, 30-minute length episodes. You know, but for now we're doing 1 hour. We're doing 1 hour streams just because we have so much, you know, wait time and shit like that. So I just want to make sure, you know, I make a good manageable time.
For what will be a golden goal in these circumstances. And that's dealt with the problem. Fuchs.
Oh shit, I didn't know time was running out. Fuck me. Okay, so we gotta go to penalties. I do fine at penalties. I'm a good penalty taker.
So the shootout starts.
So I have no issue with that. This is for more money. Saved it, the son of a bitch. Right, here we go.
Ready to go.
I'm gonna say left. Yeah, he tried to chip it on me, and I was ready for that. Let's go. All right, let's see if Vardy can put one away. As you can tell, I am very devoted to the left-handed corner. I'm very devoted to the left.
In these circumstances, it's time to step up.
I'm gonna save the right. Oh, he went left.
A good penalty in the circumstances.
All right, Madison.
Excellent
Got him.
penalty. Not worrying at all about the pressures of the shootout. Up he
I'm gonna
comes
go right here. I
for
feel
the
like it's
penalty.
coming. The right. Oh, he went. Oh, he missed it. Oh my gosh. Here we go. We can put it away. Fuchs is the big one. Again, left side. I'm devoted to that left.
Well,
Put it in. Let's go.
Well, here he comes.
All right, here we go. We saved this. We win.
Keep his side in the shootout. Absolutely no margin for
Stay
error
down
for
the
him.
middle. Oh, we went
That's all
right.
that matters.
And off the post. All right, we scored this. I think we win. And Ricardo Pereira is the man.
Unsuccessful shot, and
Taking
they've won
it.
it.
Again. Left hand. Oh, he was caught going the wrong way. Let's go. We got the penalty. We got the win. All right.
Well, there it is. They have won the European International Cup.
Yeah, there's some happy faces, some tired legs out there as well. They've really put everything into this, and they've got the reward.
Well, up they go. And memories that will...
So great job, man. That was a nice little game we played there. You know,
to win this
got
tournament.
to see a penalty shootout to end it, and I'm just gonna keep going right on through. Halfway through the episode. All right, so we won that. So that's cool. All right, so we got a little bit more money in the club, and we should have a little bit more information about some of the transfers we got going on here. So I'm going to accept that loan offer, and hopefully he'll take it and he'll go. And then let's take a look at. I see some. Oh, here we go. So now we got some. We have a little bit of information here. So nothing too good. Yeah, I definitely want to look at this guy, Danny Williams, because he's one of the journey players. I actually got to make sure I shortlist Alex Hunter as well because I want to drop an offer on him as well later on in the career mode. Yeah, I should drop Matt Clark. I'm not really interested in him. That's good. We've got some more contract offer expiring players out there, so we'll put these guys here to task to see if we can find anything. Divock Origi, ooh, nice, I like that. Alphonso Areola, yes, there we go, I like it. All right, cool. So we got that going. We got 97 million to work with. We got plenty of cash to splash around. Let's see if we can make a few deals now while I got us. We still have to make a ton more. But we got some overalls that don't look too great, but we do have some that look pretty great. And mind you, a lot of these guys have release clauses that look fairly decent, so we should be able to work around some of this. So, you know, these two guys are on pre-contracts, Adrian Rabiot and Anthony Martial. I think Martial will turn 23 before January, or at least he'll turn it before the end of this season so we can get him on a pre-contract, pull him into the team, and this guy as well. Pickford's a goalkeeper I've been thinking about buying. Moore is already at Tottenham, so we won't look at him on an offer. And then obviously, yeah, it goes back to question mark. So we're going to let the scouting go on a little longer. We won't worry about transferring anybody yet. I want to get a full scouting report, cut it down, jump back into the list and see if we can find anybody else. Fuchs is sold. The Valencia deal broke down, so we ended up going for the $5 million deal we had set up. So that's good to know. Darnell Johnson will just kind of do his thing. Munir is getting offers. Okay, so that pre-contract offer might be getting off the table if they work something out. But we won't worry about that right now. Got a few more players that sold. And got interest in John Mario. Munane. Oh my God, everybody that we want to freaking get on a pre-contract is all going to go different clubs. But whatever, this is how it works. This is what happens. Again, I just want to wait it out. Good Lord. 13.9. Boulain was sold. Simpson sold. I'm waiting on some more deals to finish up. I do know that some of the guys I have in there were not scouted, so let me keep that in mind as well. Let's take a look here. I will actually go back and I will take a look at some others. No, I'm not interested in him. Let's see here. Got some. Ooh, Sangus Wunder. I like him. I'm going to look it up. Don't like no names, or no faces, rather. I don't like no faces. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at. All right, let's take a look here. So we got a few more that went through. Everybody here, I'm kind of just like waiting on scouting and stuff like that. I think some of these guys I've not scouted yet, so I might have to, like, you know, lose an opportunity at some of them. But we do not know about this player yet. This guy's just joined the club. We'll move again. So already we have players that we haven't. We'll at least keep an eye on them. You never know. Let's get rid of some of the players that we know we don't need. So this is going to be a long and tasking thing, but good thing we played a game, so at least there's something you guys can look forward to. This is going to honestly take a minute because some of these guys are terribly ranked. Let's actually do this instead. Let's do it by position. Yeah, position actually kind of makes it a little bit better, so we don't have to go too far down the list. Oh my goodness, look at all the players I scouted. Holy hell. At least we got plenty of opportunity to look at some players there, so that's good. Okay, so these are all guys I had already had my stats on, so we'll look at them later on. He's looking at a transfer. He just has a normal. Oh God, his release clause is so large, but his value is pretty low for what his overall is. So we can definitely look at this guy as a buy. Okay, 7.6. Anthony Martial. Holy cow, you are really high overall. No thanks. Okay, so we're going into the strikers a little bit. That looks good. 725, 75 rated looks nice. He's too low. I think he's on a pre-contract, but I'm not really interested in bringing him on at that overall. Just doesn't have much value for me. Solid. Not really looking at that guy. Let's keep going here. Solid. Solid. Very solid. Pre-contract solid. Solid. He's probably going to Wolfsburg. Damn it. He'd be really cheap too to buy if we wanted to get him, but no, it's all good. Team also plays 2 for the club. Well, we'll just get rid of him right away. We'll run into a lot of those as we cut through this little patch of guys here. Yeah, it looks okay. We'll look at it. Looks okay. We'll look at it. The release clauses are terrible for some of these players. We could easily get them. This team will not sell him. We can get him for his release clause. No, that's stupid. We're not gonna indulge in that. Then he's off the list. Irving Lozano. Yeah, we can definitely get him for better value. Stanko Sundar, we're still scouting him right now. Not really big on him. Milla, I'm not really big on either. I'm gonna hang around the center attacking mids. I'm not really big on him either. We'll let him go. Ja Mario. He's getting an offer right now. Paulinho. Let him stay. Let him get scouted. This guy looks great. Manuel Lanzini. High value would be a great left mid, center attacking mid type player. Ravel Morrison already knows on a pre-contract. That's nice. I like that. We can definitely work with that. Ja Mario, he's probably going to get transferred to PSG. No problem. Looks good. No, I'm not feeling it. Jordan Lukaku is going to be on a pre-contract. We're in the left mids already, so we're getting down the list. Used to join the club, so he won't move. All right, we'll get rid of him then. Let's see here. Ugh, no way. Too high. Let's see here. We'll keep going down. And his release clause. Yeah, I'm not feeling that at all. Let him go too. God, like I don't know why these guys value these particular players, but I guess they're like the only high ranked players they have in their squads. So, we'll keep going. We'll just keep trying to cut through this as fast as we can. This is where it gets good. This is where it gets a little easier. We still need to scout him. I think it's already started, so that's good to know. Again, the release clauses on some of these guys are just like ridiculous. 24 million for a 75 rate. 22. Ugh. I'll keep it on there for now. No. Yeah, he looks all right. Like some of these are just like, what the hell do you expect me to pay for that? Like some of these are outrageous. What they want me to pay, I'm honestly appalled that some of these guys actually think I'm going to pay this type of money. Yeah, I'm not feeling that at all, man. I'm just letting them go. I'm not trying to pay that much money. I'm trying to make, those special deals where like, oh wow, I can't believe we're getting for this much, and he's that overall of a player. That's fine. I'm not feeling that at all. Let's see here. Just recently joined, so no, he won't be. He's already at Watford, so we have to keep him there. So we're at the right mid, so we're definitely getting through the list pretty quickly. I don't see too much happening. No way I'm paying 9.8 for him. Still got plenty of scouting we got to look at. Let's see here. No way I'm paying that kind of money for a 77 ranked 22-year-old and just not feeling it. Still in the right midfielders. Now we're kind of getting down to like the lower ranks. Let's see what we got here. Looks good. Good value. No, not feeling the 72 ranked overall. Don't care how good you are. We're now in the center defensive mids too, so we've kind of gotten out of the right mid territory. Looked at some nice little offers here and there. Good value. 725, 73 rated. I'm not really feeling that, but you never know. We may have to bring somebody in that's like low ranked that we can still have some value in. Decore's out because he's gotten transferred. I think Lerma probably won't go because I think he's just gotten to Bournemouth. But again, we're just trying to figure out where everyone wants to go. So no way I'm paying that either. That Gumbao guy too is definitely going to get kicked out. Not looking to bring him in here. Lerma, yeah, just recently joined, so yeah, no, he's not going to be an option for us. We're cutting through the list pretty good. I know it's taking a little bit of time, and I apologize for that, but you guys know how this works. We do this on a regular. Gotta find out what works. Ugh. Not feeling that. Julian Weigl went to Wolfsburg. I'm going to switch it. I'm going to go to the goalkeepers. Or it just goes in the reverse direction, whatever. I'll look at the next guy, and I'll go to goalkeepers, try to cut it down, try to bring it towards the middle here. Romero looks fine. This guy does not look fine at all, so we'll get rid of him. Bellerin looks great value. Probably be able to get him cheap. No way I'm not going to pay that for guys' release clause, so no. Patrick. Whatever. No, not feeling that guy either. Let's see what Christie looks like. Nope, not feeling that either. Still have to probably scout DaCosta. He's there. Then you have to pay 24 to get him. We'll move again. Okay, we'll let him go. And let's see here. Whoa. Delight, we're scouting him right now. Job, no, we can't even get him, but whatever. We'll address that outside of there. All right, looks good. 22, 72. Whatever. Delight, Bungardi. Berger, Orban. Don't know enough about some of these guys yet. Let's see, Hollander was the next one we were looking at. Monty, looking at some other. This guy looks okay. Cutting through all these. Cutting through the defensive, so. Just got something there. He's just ready to move again, so Grimaldo's out. In the left backs now. Didn't hit one particular player. Hollander, but he looks okay. He looks okay too. Pays over these claws, 19.7 million. Not really feeling that. Masuaku would be a nice little backup left back for us to get. Still got to scout him. Oh, Roussillon, hell no. Not paying that much for him. Him and Kongolo, I'm going to take off the list. Yeah, Heart's solid. Max is about to go to another team. Kongolo, no. And then we have St. Graven. Gotta look at him. And then off the off this stream, I'm obviously going to go back into the transfer network, and I'll look at some more players and try to narrow this down a lot more for you guys. I know this has probably been tedious, probably watch me go through all this, but there's always some promise, and hopefully you guys looking through this stuff and you see some names, you take some notes out of this, and see some guys for your career modes that you guys want to pick up. So hopefully I have inspired you. Gumbao is the last guy we're looking at. I didn't like him. Okay, so that's everyone that's in that window. We have 10 minutes left before we have to cut stuff off. So as I look at the team, everyone looked pretty good. I definitely want to try and just work on, building up the reserve and having some players in reserve. So what I'm going to do for now is wait for more scouting reports to come in. I'm going to sim another set of days until the player development resets back so we can train up some players. As we see there, the scouting reports have come in now. A ton more have come in, and that's good. So we'll stop there. We'll have a few more guys to run through. All right, these have all gone through. Someone's been loaned out. I'm interested in all these other guys that I want to buy. Yada, yada, yada. We'll do a little bit more training. Let's go into the transfers here. Timothy Weah is on that radar. I'm gonna definitely give him a scout. See if anyone else has popped up. No one central midfield. I don't know who this. Ooh, he looks okay. We'll scout him. And we already know is Diop is unavailable. We can't get him. And I don't see anyone there. So I don't see anyone in the central midfield that looks like they're gonna get into the team. So I'm gonna actually go ahead and change up that instruction, and I'll take away the box to box type guy. I'll just look for an attack defensive minded, promising type player. And fullback, I'll take away the attack minded or the defensive minded. Just look for those particular things with fullbacks and see if that will garner any more players to come in that we can look at. Let's go into the transfers one more time and get another look at who is good and who sucks. So looks like we still have some more stats that have not come through yet, but for now these have all come through, and these are all guys we're looking at going forward. Obviously some guys out of Portugal that we haven't got a chance to scout, and who honestly, in my opinion, I'm actually not going to scout those guys. I'm going to stick to the countries that we have players in, just because it makes it a little easier for us to work with. Some of them have pre-contracts expiring, but I just don't have the time to send a scout away and move around and do all that. I'd rather just stick to the countries that we have, the 6 countries that we stuck to, and Portugal and all that we can go to another time. This kind of narrows down our list of players for now too, so just gives us some more to work with, and make it easier to read. Some guys have gone to different teams, so we'll knock them out of the list as well. And we still have to wait for some values to get put through. All these have come through. Let's see here. All these guys, yeah, this guy's moved to a new team, so he's there. Ricardo Rodriguez probably just got cheaper because he went there. So we'll look at that as an option. Will definitely come off the board there. Let's see here. He's just recently moved, so we can't even get him if we wanted to. Well, we'll take him off the scouting list if we get a chance to. Meanwhile, we'll just keep going through here. Murillo, Rincon. Just trying to get rid of all the Portuguese players. I went a little overboard, as you can tell, with the, the scouting. But I really wanted to open up opportunities for me to really have a lot of guys to look at. There are some guys from Portugal I am going to keep looking at because their overalls were already present for us to look at. So as I look through here, Paulinho, we're not going to get a look at. Let's switch it up. Go to the other side of the equation here. Ooh, wait a minute. There's a transfer that's going through for him, but hopefully nothing will go down as of yet. Yeah, here we go. Shadow, and then let's see here. Get rid of these two. Timothy Weah, and once again, it was a waste of time. I hate that we have to look up those type of players, but whatever. Nope. Not feeling him. Sundar we'll already have. He's already being asked on a loan deal, so hopefully we can get him before that goes through. But looks like we took care of that. And John Murray went to PSG, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. He's off the table. He's about to go to Arsenal, and I'm about to just not worry about it. Yeah. Well, it hasn't gone through yet, so we'll look at it later. That rejected transfer, that's good. And looks like some transfers might go through, but some won't go through, so that's good. All right, so that's how it looks for now. We'll go back and look at some other players that we missed in the off time. I'll look at that. We'll keep going here. Got some more scouting reports. Got a monthly scouting report. Got an offer for Sam Hughes. So we'll go ahead and hit that. I do want to go and talk about the youth scouts because I am going to be very, very specific on what I want. So essentially, I want studs. I want stars. I want studs. So if you're not at a certain overall, I will not even look at you. So I'm getting rid of these guys here because I want absolute stars to come in. So we got a 53 to 71 attacking 17-year-old, and we got 51 to 69 goalkeeper. I'm gonna let these guys both get scouted because I really want some more stats on what they are overall before I sign them. All these guys can go. They all are not what I want. And I think I take care of England. England looks pretty barren as well. So it looks like out of that group, Scotland had the best. And I think this Logan Robertson guy would be nice. 240 is his value. 300,000 is this guy's value. So see right there, I'm not really particularly impressed with that. I'm not really going to look at them. I'm going to let them stay scouted for now as we advance a little further on here. He's found all he could in Germany, so it looks like some scouting reports are going to end. So definitely that means that there needs to be a lot more options for them to look for. For now, we need to look at this. 6 million is what they want. 5.2 is what they offered. I'm going to see if they can do a 6 to 7 million to try and really grab something off this guy. Hopefully they will be nice to me. And they will look at something for me. Transfer-wise, as we approach the end of this run here, I'm going to have to change up the directions for the instructions. I'm going to take away the aerial threat and the dribbler and just look for just promising attacking. And I'm just going to do that for every single one. It's just take away the other shit and just go with that because we're really not finding what we need. Which is annoying. It's very, very, very annoying because you would hope that they would give me some more to work with in terms of, promising talent. But, it's okay. You would think that they would have, when you have put those on those instructions, they would find the type of players you need. But I think it's more for first team type, instructions, not really for promising. So it's no problem. We'll look at those positions and any first team quality, pre-contracts expiring, stuff like that. We'll look at that. And that's how we'll end this episode for now. The 60 minutes is up. So I'll come back to you guys with another episode. We'll pick up where we left off. We'll do some transfers in the next episode, and we'll place some games in the next month. All right? Peace out, guys. Oh, and before I go, make sure you like and subscribe. Do not stop doing